All right, we're back. It's let's see. I can't rest anymore because I'm already over rested. So, I could skip until the daytime and get back to training. Um, I could, but I'm not. I think we're gonna venture out and see what's going on other side of the river, and if possible, catch these fools in their sleep. You know what I'm saying? Catch them when they sleep. Need to cross the river. Yeah, I think I'm injured. My health has dropped dramatically, and I can't build it up unless I rest. But I've already rested for too long. So we'll just continue on. Alright, so this is where her family lives. So we can do this without getting in a squabble. They're probably in there laid up. I could eat. They don't mind. I should pickpocket them. Oh, fucked that up, didn't I? Run it back. Yep. Do it all over again.
Yeah.
I'm not going down there again.
Yeah.
Do it this way.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Mm. Alright, so I'm not going down there this time. What if I just spent my time here? Oh, it's closing time. Mm. Alright. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're just gonna ride.
Yeah.
Got the moon. The moon, the moon, the moon. Let's go over here. Alright. Okay. We should go down. Now we cross here. Oh yeah. Once we cross the river, it's on. Okay. Put the light out. It's midnight. I'm loud as fuck. Look at my noise is 93. Alright. Fuck it. Alright. Alright, we on land now. All we gotta do is creep up on him. Take him out in his sleep. I'm sure I'll fuck it up. I can't see shit. Facing the wrong direction, I know that much. Alright, let's take this road. This should lead me straight to him. Oh shit, they already got me. They already hear me. I see that motherfucker right there moving.
Who's there? What the hell was that? What's that? Hey.
See him?
There. What's
One.
going on there? What's that?
3 of them.
Hey. What's going on there?
I think it's 4.
What's that? Who's there? Hey.
Here come the rain. I get quiet in the rain. That might be my benefit right there. I know I picked up a rain gimmick. Rain Man, where's it at? There it is. 70% in the rain.
Hey.
If I knew how to shoot a bow and arrow, I would, but I don't. I see 3 of them. Let's see who's at camp. Stampede Horde. I could poison something in this pot, huh? Oh fuck. Got his ass.
Who's there?
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
The answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted to. Raise the alarm! Watch out! Well landed. Entertainment. Your race.
Damn. They all came back. Yeah, I'm
Some
fucked.
fun at last. Bollocks! I'll slaughter you! To earth! Get over here! What? Oh, get! Ale do predele!
Mm-hmm. I think I'm better off just passing the time waiting. gonna sit my ass by the fire. Wait till morning. Unless that's against the fucking law here too. Alright, so now we're up.
Yeah.
Old Sir Bernard ain't here yet. I could wait, or I could run down and see about Alishka's husband's family and then come back and do some training. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Go and mind your own business. Cheeky bloody children. Is there a fire? No.
And hurry up, I've no patience for beggars. I've got information about your daughter-in-law. Elishka's fine, only she needs...
Never heard of her. Get lost.
She's your nearest kin. Elishka's part of your family, and she really needs you...
I won't help anyone.
I could make it worth your while.
Really? And what is it you want?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to go.
What do I care about some useless girl?
She could help you with the farm. She definitely knows how to take care of things.
A bit of help would come in handy. Send her here, then. But don't let her think she'll be taking it easy. She'll have her work cut out.
That sounds quite...
And if I hear a peep out of her, I'll take a stick to her back.
Fine salvation this is.
That sounds like domestic violence. Mind if I get a pot? Thanks. Y'all keep up the bad work. Alright. So now with that done, oh shit, I gotta go right by the goddamn bandits. I'll decide about what to do with that Alishka girl. Looks like the weather cleared up. Let's see.
I'd like to train, but I want real combat with real weapons.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right. I never learned as much. Some say you should even... Let's fight then.
I'd like to train with a short sword, like a proper knight. And I'll take a shield, too.
Right, lad. No more fooling around. Oh, yeah. Bugger! Go ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it. Yeah! Bah! I yield! Enough!
That was good. It's a good session. And still at 100%. Let's go take a nap, get some energy back. Get some health back, I should say.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my livelihood. Be merciful, people.
For the love of God.
Jesus Christ be praised. God be with you.
Let's fight.
Have you got coin? I already told you I won't fight for the fun of it. Good luck to you.
Guns!
Not gonna loot that bum. Hopefully he'll heal up. I need to get my stuff repaired, huh? Weapon crunch or firm grip. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Weapon cruncher or firm grip. Let's see. Alright. Kingdom Come, what to do with Alishka? Alright. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna wait outside, let them get up. Damn. Why she sleeping outside? Alright. Here we go.
What do you want from me now?
You're not crying now?
I'm not. I've wept enough for a lifetime.
A bit of a change since my last visit.
I haven't had much luck in my life, but I've always worked things out in the end. Tears are no help to anything.
That's true.
So, did you find out something about them?
I did. I found your husband's father and mother, and they're willing to take you in.
But...
They're not very nice people, Elishka. They probably work you to the bone, but you would get fed.
life is never easy. But at least I'd have a family.
You're right. I'll have another talk with Herman.
God bless.
Ilishka's looking better.
She is, but she's not happy. God sent the poor girl great trials.
Indeed.
Did you know her whole family was wiped out by the plague? She was barely 12.
Losing your family isn't easy.
Ah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. So, did you find out anything about that kin of hers?
I have. I tracked them down. They say they take her in, but I'm not sure she'd do well now.
Leave that to her. I just hope she'll be better off than now.
I've heard the way you talk about her, and would you like Elishka to stay?
You know how she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to Ratai, still single, she was a sight to behold. And it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me now and again. It grieved me when she married that wastrel. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she and I... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I have her under my roof. After all the years I was thinking of her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to be unhappy here either.
Have you made your mind up?
I can't decide. I don't know Mishik's kin at all. But at least I'd have a family.
Herman could give you a family, too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. I've met none better, and that's the honest truth. But he's an executioner.
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever interest you anyway? He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care of you, and he has the means to do it. And he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't even sleep.
But did he really say that?
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said he always thought you were the sweetest girl in Rattay.
That's true. We used to meet now and again and exchange a few words. Well, he always treated me nicely. By all that's holy, you're right. I'll stay here. Take care. Herman?
Yes?
Can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
Okay.
Thank you, Hal. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. The main thing is everything worked out well.
It did, thank you. And I want you to have this. God almighty, I've got Alishka. After all these years, me, the executioner, has the woman he loves.
Thank you, Henry. I've a feeling with Herman I can finally find some happiness.
You will. The two of you are made for each other.
All right. Still looking for Peter. I need my training. Or was it Tonda?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's him. Yeah, it is him.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How are you holding up?
It's not as easy as I thought it would be.
Yeah. It's a different kettle of fish than turning a winch, isn't it?
You got that right. But I can handle plenty. Don't worry about that.
Sure. Just don't work yourself into the ground. Who'd spin that winch then?
True.
And didn't you promise me something if I got you the job?
Aye. But what was it again?
You said you'd teach me how to land a knockout punch.
I did. And no one knows that better than me. So, here's how. Don't draw your arm all the way back, like a swordsman. Better do it like this. It wastes no power, and the other fellow will think a horse kicks him. Farewell.
All right. That's what's up. What does that executioner teach? Kingdom Come. What does Herman train in? All right.
Good day to you. God be with you.
274.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Satisfied?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Fuck. I don't want to spend that much. I need to get my gear repaired.
I'll just give you a quick search. Are you deaf?
Why?
Orders of his lordship.
If you insist.
Nothing. All right, you may continue.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Good day to you. What do you need?
So, how are you doing?
Oh, it's dreadful. This is no job for a man like me.
But you asked for it.
I needed a job, true. But I'm too good for this kind of labour. And the bailiff still hasn't a good word to say to me.
God be with you.
Yeah.
I mean, do something else then, shit.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How are you holding up?
Well, I tried the water carrying, but I have to tell you, it's not the best job I've ever had.
What's the problem? Is it that hard?
The main thing is it's a long way to haul a heavy load. And you can't even take a rest now and again. You can be seen the whole way.
Good luck to you.
I think I'm gonna try. I should have saved right there. Ribbit. Alright. I mean, I want to go get my armor fixed, but I don't want to spend $250. Do I want to go all the way to Salsu? Shit. I guess I ain't got no choice. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock. Let's see if I can make it here. If I travel at night, I'm gonna get attacked, I know it, but oh well.
Hey, lad! Don't you want to know why you know the
See if we can make it to the next town. Now it's 5 o'clock. Lodgings. Let's get a room here.
As you wish.
God be with you, good sir.
What's happening around here?
Nothing much, thank God. Peace and quiet is a blessing in this day and age.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud, it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
That's easy. As soon as you go indoors, at the end of the room on the left, there's a door leading to the chamber. Everything's prepared for you there. May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, we saved it.
Here, just as you ordered.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over you.
I don't even have a bow and arrow, do I? Oh, I do. I can't use it yet. I can't play no archery game with him because he'll beat me. What else going on in town? Let's go see the trader. We can sell some stuff.
Good health to you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, there goes some savor schnapps. We need some of that, don't we? I think I'm ready to sell that axe. And the bludgeon. Hey Jay, what's going on, man? We're trying to sell some things. We're making some progress. Making some progress. I'm gonna sell something here, then I'm gonna rest up and try to do get the Sao suit to get my armor repaired. Because I didn't want to spend the 250 and Rate to get it fixed.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
I got a room at the inn.
Is this enough?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
And then I'm gonna... I don't want to travel at night, so... I know I'll probably get jacked out here. 7 o'clock.
A dreadful thing. The Lord have mercy.
Let me see. If you buy a room for more nights, it will be yours for the rest of the game. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So you can use it. You can use it as a save point forevermore. Yes, and the chest is yours. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, so I was able to do some training with Sir Bernard. Um and let me see. Level 9 now there. If you put stuff in the chest, the items will be in the Rete Mill chest as well. Also, they'll always be in the same accessible chest whenever you go to them. Wherever you go, any hotel or any room. And so I'm trying to get my sword skills up. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. So now I got level 7 sword, and I got that move. Stab, slash, slash. Oh, stab, stab, stab. I've been focused with the sword more since I have that built up to level 7. My mace is level 3. I know I use a mace, but I'm going with the sword. So yeah. So I'm gonna make it to Rete because you see I got armor now. But it's zeroed out. I have chainmail now. Right? Riveted gloves. So I got some better armor equipment. I need to get a better sword. I think that'd make a lot of difference. I'm working with this one. And being that I got that one guy a job, Dragon Water, he gave me a good a lead in with the armor in Sasau. And so I'm able to get a good deal on stuff over here. So basically I'm doing all this leg work because I'm thinking I can spend less than 250 to get my stuff fixed. And I got that quest where I got to get 3 human outfits, so the humans always attack me right here. You see this? That's where the humans always attack me. If you win the tourney, you get a piece of armor each win. You think I could win a tournament with my skill set right now?
From the yard or from the wood, lean and fatty pork, chicken, and make sure we have it all.
What's it for? Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
Nope, just saying. Oh, okay, yeah. So this guy right here, he's my hookup. It's good training though. Okay.
Greetings.
Let me see about repairs. Let's see how much he charges me.
Can we do something about the price?
Alright, so?
Yeah, see, he'll do it for... I'm saving at least $50.
Satisfied?
You're a right pinch plus.
He's pissed off. I mean, I'll save at least 30 bucks.
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Alright. Because I can't repair my own stuff just yet, huh? That didn't get repaired. I guess I gotta get this repaired at the tailor, huh? Yeah. You can buy repair kits and repair it on the go. You think but okay. So are repair kits like bandages, or do you have to be trained in repairing?
Aye, that looks good. Well, about all.
Here you are. Thanks for everything.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Alright, so...
You think it'd be... Whoa, look at that.
What about this?
Well now, a little more, and we'll shake on it.
You need to train, but you have to start somewhere. Okay, I hear you.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
So that was 135 to get the tailor to fix the garments, and then what I spent 220 or 230. So it's about 375 to get my stuff fixed, and now I'm back down to 123 on gold. So this fool's in here getting tomatoes.
Good Christians, don't leave me to die. Give me a drink.
Should I give him a drink? Is that illegal? To give him a drink?
Give me something to drink, please. Or I'll die.
Is that breaking the law to give him something to drink? Oh, would it be breaking the law?
Service, Sir Knight.
Do you know where I can find the master engraver?
Oh, yes. He has a workshop by the monastery. Good luck to you.
Oh, give him a drink. Like what, water or like a beer?
Magical elixirs and amulets, miraculous ointments, and remarkable remedies.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll give him a beer.
Thank you. Thank you 100-fold. have a good heart.
Hmm. Alright, so now I'm gonna head back to train with Bernard. I guess there's lodging over here, right? I mean, I better save because I know I'll get attacked. Yeah. And I need 3 Kuman outfits to for that one mission. I got 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, and then I'll do the game will only get better from here. Right on. Yeah, I figure once I got past that ginger situation, I should have just dealt with that ginger guy first instead of trying to attack those bandits over and over.
For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
All right. Money up front, though.
He wants... Whoa.
That's too much. I'll have to think about it.
Suit yourself.
Can I sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Give me that $2 deal.
Just the one night?
No problem. But you pay in advance.
Here you are.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is. Don't be rude.
Alright, oh, this is awkward. I guess we have to do it at... We're gonna have to... Whatever. We'll see how far we get. I just want to get a save in right here. Instead of using my schnapps, I only got 1 schnapps left. I'm back. Sorry. Alright, so now we're gonna make our push back. We're gonna try to get to here without getting jumped. What did you say? Oh no, nothing. I was just nothing really. Just repeat what you said. Looks like I should be able to make it back to Rete fine. Okay, all good. Yeah. We'll make it back to Rete fine. It's 2 o'clock. And then we're gonna make it to we'll make a push to do some training with the captain. Before he leaves for the day. I'm down to 120. And I guess I'll start doing some side quests, get some money back up.
Yeah.
You know what? To be honest with you, though, if I, yeah, it's a good plan. If I train with the practice weapons, would that mean I don't have to damage my armor and whatnot?
Yeah.
Because I can't afford to get it repaired again. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll damage his stuff. Alright. Oh, he's not even up here. I must just missed him. If you level up picking up, you can always still repair kits. Okay. There's not an inn in town, huh? There's not a place I can stay in town. I just gotta sleep outside in the camps. Hmm. Man, I gotta sleep until tomorrow. I can only sleep 8 hours.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. We got a long time till he's gonna. I guess I could just wait, huh? I mean, I don't want to wait, but I got no other missions close by. The priest spoke to Gertrude. Yeah, I did the ginger quest. And that's when I was able to train with Bernard. I could go up there and see Gertrude. Let's go. Yeah, I did the ginger quest. Now I'm on to this one. And that would be where would that be at? That'd be over here. Think I should start making a push towards that with my current level of training, or should I train more? I guess we'll make a push. I mean, I would go beat up these bandits, but I can't do a thing with them. Yeah, make a push. Okay. Why not? It's a funny quest. Okay. I mean, I got my armor fixed up, and you know. Can I sleep here? Horse trader. Herbalist. I can't sleep here, huh? I gotta make it to the glade. If you find an empty bed, no one looking, you can sleep anywhere, everywhere.
Good health to you.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one night?
Sure, but let's see your coin first.
These are harsh times.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. Your chamber is the one in the middle.
Good luck to you.
Alright. So, if you have less comfort, your nourishment depletes faster, I take it. Because it's minus 40 on comfort. Oh, there's food out here, huh? Think they'd be up by now.
My pleasure.
Alright. Oh, I guess I could have made camp over here, huh? Alright, let's see. Find out where the limping bandit lives. Let's go. Alright, so hard right. Alright, is this supposed to be leading me to a place in particular, or just in the town somewhere? You need to ask people. Okay, alright.
What was that noise?
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Aye, there is one fellow with a limp. Can't imagine what you want with the likes of him, but that's your affair. He lives in a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Neuhof. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing right now too. You got the oh, what level are you? You mean you're playing this game? You already beaten it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 times. Okay, yeah, you expert at the game now, huh? Kinda.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhoff?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Brutal, brutal indeed.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhoff raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Good afternoon.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhoff, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything
Pardon
suspicious
self.
recently?
There wasn't
Ribbit.
sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Talk to the priest. Okay.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
God bless.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you...
That man Lubosh who...
I didn't really know him.
Have you noticed anything
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden.
Do you know what Lubosh was...
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder...
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time...
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but...
That's all. Thank you.
Take care now.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of...
Of course, ask away.
That man Lubosh.
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him.
Have you noticed anything?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around.
Do you know what Lubosh was?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh?
He was a loner.
That's all.
Alright, I guess I'll go see the priest and
May the Lord watch over you.
Yes, sir.
Apples straight from the tree.
God be with you.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Farewell.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form. Good luck to you.
Alright, so meet him at the tavern.
enough to dry horse ready, hotter than a burning forge.
What time is evening? Okay.
My pleasure.
Oh, he's inside.
Pour me an ale.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Scallots.
My pleasure.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
My pleasure.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
All of the best.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
Pull me an ale.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claim. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, And that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
Bottoms up.
Oh, you're just making excuses. The people who say the church is corrupt are right. You don't care about anyone, only your own comfort.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Really sorry. You've no idea how wrong you are.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where else do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasa Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Good, pull me an ale.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Na kraj panuje sej smutek, do mnie lojlano utek, niech im hołdem zginaj sad, do przerażylne staje brak, už sej moi slavní muži, nechtěli mieli muži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno, a požadem si hudí jako poslední den, budem se vámi a na šáty, a tak vypad sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypad jeden. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejkrajem pysou nejen tak dalej vyhne, až točí se svět.
Enough of this! Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
Uh-oh.
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight?
Uh-oh.
Henry, back me up.
Yeah! No, curva!
Arena.
Jesus Christ. Did you see the fight so bad?
Take
You're gonna... So, my dear, would you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure.
Right, Henry. Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like.
Godwin's concubine.
What do they do to me?
Oh shit.
Watch the step, my dears.
This is Denzel Washington in Training Day over here now. Priest got hoes.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Calling them wenches.
This is wonderful.
Throwing up, hitting the reset button.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Uh-oh.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
Oh yeah, we've been there. Beating cheeks.
Mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Henry about to be a father. They have condoms back then? Or you just spread STDs like it nobody's business? Pull out game. Pull out game better be strong. I don't think they had plan B back then. They just had to doing bad.
Well, I have to say that was a fine
evening. Fuck, my hair grew back.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. We have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, Stepan in my head. Oh, my guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten? Where the fuck am I? What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon.
So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose it's Sir Ratzig's protege.
Playing in the church.
Studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
I heard that.
Mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Drinking binge.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful.
Kingdom come, giving the sermon. Game saved. Alright.
He could hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
Mother, any minute now we'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemoration. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know,
Amen.
Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is. Boy, has a cheek. One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Oi! All honor to Godwin! Let him drink like one of us!
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
Right, Dallas. The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
Talk that shit.
Well, well, my boy, you
Drop the jewel on him.
I can't deny it. You pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh,
Good job.
We'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
What did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you?
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko. Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'll survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Game saved. Alright, man, I'm about to put a pin in it. Good session. I'll holla. Peace, I'm out.